Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Astroneer. Give me just a moment to get into the game and we'll get things started here. So, it seems like I have left off on one of the planets. Figure out what I was doing here. Suppose the quest log would be the best way. So it looks like we are waiting on rewards for activating the mat on Visanya. So I'm guessing we're on Visanya at the moment. We still need to place a couple of houses, print an RTG again, and scan for probes on 3 other planets. Other than that, we've got about, 5 different little quests to do. One of which is activating the core on this planet as well. So, I think that's probably the first thing I need to do is to go and find where those things are on this planet. And there is one behind me. I see the beacon off in the distance. Oh, wait. I think I tried this and didn't have enough power to start it up. In that case, I think somewhere on here, there's a battery, there's an RTG right here. And I think I can place that maybe back here. That'll give me a little bit more power. So let me head back and see if this is enough power to get things started. If so, then we'll continue on. If not, we'll have to go back and probably print off another RTG to get enough power. Should be fine. But if I can, I would like to get as much done today. Hold on. What's all this stuff? Fireworks. Oxygen filters. Small canister. Okay, so... Actually, I don't have a small canister on me, do I? Oh, now I do. Alright, let's go over here. Gonna hook ourselves back up to this over here. I have to remove these front things first. Or to plug in. Oh, but wait. Is that enough? No. That's why I have all of these. So place these down real quick. And this one as well. Then we'll just thread the connections through. And hopefully this will be enough. So plug these in like so. This one can go there. Alright, this is enough. Probably because the large wind turbine is currently Slow it down, which is not good. There we go. All right. There we go. First one active. Put these all back up. We attach everything and we'll go to the next place. Which from here, we should be able to see. Got one behind us. So, I guess we will head over in that direction and start getting these things all activated. So, once again, turn on the drill, and we'll work our way this way. Granted, I don't need to be going through the hills to do this, but it is faster. Well, faster than trying to go over the ground, just because of all the hills and plants and bumps and stuff that will happen along the way. Whereas this, we can just dig through pretty much everything. The drawback, of course, is that we are slightly slower than driving normally. Alright, so what we're going to do is what we've done on previous planets. We're basically going to go to each one. If we're able to, we'll try to do a whole belt first. So like the entire, for example, the equator areas first, and then the two poles afterwards. But I don't know which one we're going to right off the bat. Oh, we're going to be messing up one of our roads. That's okay. We're unlikely to need it anyway. And, you know, if I have need of it... Oh, I'm just kind of trouncing over a few things that might have just been in the way. Oh well. But if we need to use the road again and it just happens to be in the way, well, turn the drill back on and take care of things. Okay, let's get back down to ground level. Seems like we are at half a tank of soil at the moment, so we need to fill it back up again. And off in this direction we should be approaching the next activation point. That being said, of course, I don't see it. Should be like a pillar of light. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. It just wasn't very easy to see with the clouds there, that's all. I do kind of wish that there was a little bit of a faster way to do this, but, you know, at this point, well, no, if I didn't need the power supplies to go with me, I'd be able to do this without too much trouble at all. I could just hop onto my hoverboard and go wherever I need to. But the problem comes in that I need a bunch of power sources. So, here we go. Alright, as per usual, just plug these in. It's going to be a bit difficult this time because I didn't lay them out properly. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter which direction they go in. Plug will plug into wherever it needs to go. Alright. Get this going again. Also notice that got another one of these. That didn't quite get attached. Alright, let me away from that. Turn that off. Because that was a bit odd. We have lost all progress on this, so let me reattach this one. And I guess we're gonna have to wait for some wind, because we do not have enough power without those wind generators. So let me see here. We are currently making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. So that's about an 11. I would say probably another 4 is what we would need, maybe 5. Just as a 15 or 16 constant power. It's obviously less than 10. So, there we go. Next one done. Pick everything back up again. Reattach. Hop in the vehicle. Get our compass back out. Now I know it says that there is one off of that direction. That's only because it's showing us the closest one. I think I'm just going to continue heading in this direction because, like I said, I want to make sure that we're getting them done kind of in order. Again, zoom out just to try to mitigate some of the noise. Doesn't help too much, unfortunately, but it's all I got. Now I suppose something I could do is I could fill up my backpack with the power generators that generate power using what is it? Plant life. And then just go from place to place, because I would, well, that would use up a lot of power unnecessarily, I guess. just because I was just thinking that because each one of those provides 2 power. Um, and I could carry at least 8 of them, maybe 10. But I wouldn't necessarily be able to activate things properly. So I don't know. I'm just contemplating like ways that this could be done faster. Because at this point, I don't know. The quests I have left seem a bit monotonous. They're which I personally am okay with. You know, I have no problem doing something over and over again until the quests are complete. But you know, like everything I'm doing at this point is the same that I've been doing before, and I don't even know if there is an ending, like story-wise, to the game, or even a worthwhile ending to the game, I guess. Um, so I'm worried that I'm just going to be doing a lot of this, and it's going to be for, like, a lot of effort for not much reward, I guess. So, we'll see. I'll, I'll continue doing this on this episode, but if I don't get it done, then this might be the last episode, just because, you know, I want to move on to something else. There's a lot of good games coming out, I think, like, I believe RimWorld recently came out with new DLC. Hades 2 is supposed to be coming out soon, and while Hades 2 isn't a game I'm very, Hades in general, that style of game isn't one I'm very good at. It is one that I do have fun playing, and I do have fun streaming. So I'd like to see what Hades 2 has to offer when it comes out. If it isn't out already, I would have to double check on that. Because for all I know, it's already out. Alright, that away. Once again, take the stuff off. Just hop up here for a moment. And just drop these down this direction this time, so that the plugs line up a little better. Go. So now I should be able to just go like this without too much problem. Little problem sometimes, but you know, happens. There we go. Once again, we'll need to wait for the wind to start up. And we'll get this thing charged up. And this should be the 3rd one. So this should be halfway done. Next thing though, I think I'm probably going to just go ahead and make some RTGs, maybe just one more to attach to this. There we go. Now we're charging. I know that one of these times I'm going to charge these up. As I'm saying it, of course. I was going to say, one of these times when I'm charging it up, the wind is going to stop in the middle. Luckily, it turned back on again. I mean, the generator ended up turning back on, not the wind. You know what I mean? Alright. Grab all of this. Put those back on. Hop in the cab. And as usual, bring up the compass. Back up here. Get our road going again. And away we go. Looks like we need to fill up the soil canister again. So we kind of dig into the ground a bit more. Make way for production. Although I am dropping a disturbing amount of resources on the ground as I'm doing this. But that's okay. As long as the game doesn't get slowed down too much. You know, I am nearing, I hope, the end of the game here, so, you know, if it slows it down a little bit, that'll be fine, but, you know, as long as it's not too much. Luckily, though, once we get this one done, we should have an entire loop turned on, and we'll be able to head to either the left or the right, turn that one on, and we'll be able to use the road that we've made to circle back. Oh. Right, that one's a bit of a big one. And just go around it. I guess at this point I'm glad that I found this wind generator, because I probably wouldn't have been able to do this without it. Well, I would have had, excuse me, I would have had to go back to my own home planet first. One moment. Sorry about that. All right. I think I'm going upward. It's kind of hard to tell. But I do see the surface again, so that's promising. For a moment I was worried I didn't see a pillar of light. And I was thinking, oh, we just arrived at one of these that we've already done. But no, I just wasn't looking up enough. almost there. More organic resources just being thrown on the ground. Let's do that. Pop out. And do what we've done before. That should be enough. Although that RTG turned sideways for some reason. There we go. Once again, waiting for the wind to start. And we'll get this one charged up. Yeah, I don't really want to run into this again, so I think I am going to make a couple more of these RTGs. Just for the sake of doing this. So, I have one. I need to make one for a quest. That'll go here. Actually, I could probably... I think I have one of those columns that take the 2 plugin style stuff. So I could probably just put one of those on the ship. Attach everything that way. And then I would be limited to just like 2 or 3. Alright, let me have a look at this. See, I wish I could rotate this, but we've definitely gotten these 4. So next up is to just go to the left or the right. We'll go to the right because that's the one that is currently shown. And there's only 2 left at this point. Trying to think if there's any better way to produce power. Or any better way to produce power that I can carry with me on a backpack. Let me be that specific, because I suppose, like, one time I can do it, but then I would need a bunch of stuff to repackage it all, and that would be what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to think if there is a faster way to accomplish this, but at the same time, I don't want to spend so much time making such a thing, because then it's just not worth it. You know, you're spending more time making the solution than you would be just going out and doing it. So there is that to consider as well. So to that end, I think I'm going to mainly just stick with what I am currently doing. And if it takes a little bit longer, then so be it. Luckily, the planet isn't too big, so it's not taking as long as it could to get to the next destination. Although it is a planet and not a moon, so it is taking longer than it would for a moon. And considering I have 3 other places to go after this, I think Glacio is a planet, and it also has a moon. So, 2 of the 3 might be a little faster. Glacio might be a big planet, though. We'll see. There's our destination up ahead. Just go along like this. Camera is a little weird. We're kind of driving not straight ahead, but we are actually driving straight ahead. The camera just doesn't want to go in the right spot. So it looks kind of weird. Alright, destination ahead. Almost there. Goes out of the way. And of course our trip back is going to be a little faster because we'll have a road and not drilling anything. And I might have to do some scrap collecting to finish things up. Just because that is something I have let go for a while. But we'll see once we get back to the main planet. Alright, place these back up. Plug them all in. And it looks like we might have to wait for the wind again. Yeah. Luckily, it's a windy planet. But I can't necessarily say the same thing for any other places that I'm going to be going to. While this is going, I'm just going to hydrate. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. Pick all of this up. That there. Put that there. And back we go. To the other side of the planet, completely. You know, I can't recall if I've actually dug into the planet yet. I think I would have. I think I did to find something for a quest for batteries. Lithium, that's the word I'm looking for. And then found it almost immediately, so I stopped and turned around. So I'll probably use that tunnel to dig to the center of the planet this time as well. backtracking over here. Almost there. And here we are. Bring up the compass again. Turn this on. And head to the last one. Then we'll need to head back to our landing spot, which seems to be over in that direction as well. But I don't know if it's going to be easier to just pave our way there or drive along the road that we made. Probably faster to pave our way at that point, because I think we've gone mostly around the planet at this point. Can I fit between these? Okay, kind of. Okay, let me let's go up and over. Right, level off before we run out of soil. Takes a lot of soil to build a bridge. Well, for something this big, I suppose. Alright, almost to our destination. Well, not really. I thought it was within the 3 rings at this point, but no, still have a ways to go before it starts getting closer on the radar. And again, I'm digging through. I don't really know if I'm close to the surface. I mean, I am close to the surface, but I don't know if I'm going up or down at this point. But just with the way things are, as long as I'm going straight, I'm technically going towards the surface, or will be going towards the surface, no matter which direction I go. Just because a straight line will get to the circumference of a circle at some point. Or a sphere, in this case. Alright, there's our destination up ahead. Just circle around some of these larger objects. And here we go. Now, I don't know if there's anything new for me after doing all of this stuff. This is also taking a little bit longer than I had hoped. I had hoped it would only take me maybe a half hour to activate all of this, but no. But then again, this is a larger planet, so that's probably what's causing it. Alright, we're here. Once again, go. Hook it all together. Kind of wish there was a faster way to do this, but I don't know it if there is. There we go. Once again, waiting for the wind. Because these things need a constant supply of power, not just a certain amount of power. There we go. And finally, this one is done. Unless the wind stops and proves me wrong. There we go. I was totally waiting for the wind to prove me wrong there. Alright, put the stuff back on. Where is our base? It is that way. At least that is the way to get there the fastest. So I wonder if we can just drive there normally without too much trouble. Probably not. It's because this seems a bit rough and lumpy. But, I mean, well, when we come across one of these, I was going to say, but we're making good time. No, we're not. I can see my destination up ahead, though. A lot of stuff just sitting around. Another bunch of wind generators. Get over this, or gonna kind of get over it. Nope, not this though. There we go. Right. And back over. Okay. So, with a little bit of a look around, I do not remember where I started digging into the ground, so I'm just probably going to make another tunnel. Just because. So this we can put off to the side. We might bring it back with us. I don't know yet. We're unlikely to need... Was this the way I dug? Right here. There it is. Unlikely to be coming back to this planet, so... we're just gonna... not worry about anything, like keeping anything like our roads or anything like that. think I wanted what are those? The lifeline thing. Uh, when I come down here, just so I can tell which way it is to come back out. So, well, we might have to go back up to the surface first. At this point, we've got to be getting close to the center. I do need to be careful, though. So, once again, I don't want to drive off into the center and be floating in the middle of the planet. Because once that happens, I don't know if I will be able to recover the vehicle. I'd just be stuck in the center with no gravity. Although we are going fairly deep into the planet. Obviously, we're going all the way to the center. But it seems like there is a lot more to this planet than I thought. It's like this area looks like it has a bunch of stuff in it. Whether or not it's all just decoration or not, I have no idea. We've got to be getting close to the center at this point. Oh, still have another layer. Alright, so further down we go. Maybe this planet is actually bigger than Silva. Alright, we've finally reached the core. There it is. Just back up a little bit. And luckily we are near one of these pillars that just go out that way. Alright, do I have any resources nearby that I can make use of? Doesn't look like it. However, I am going to try to take care of that real quick, because that's one of those hazardous plants. And then just going to, oh, right. Hold up. First, we're turning on my oxygenator. And then we're taking a small canister, filling it up with soil. There we go. Now I can just make myself a path out there. Looks like I'm probably going to have to come back several times to get a little bit more soil, but that's okay. I'm not going to be able to activate this immediately unless I'm lucky. And it requires some sort of mineral that I already have on me. are. Let's head back for some more soil. Excellent. I gotta say, the big vehicle that you can load everything up onto makes things so much easier. There we go. Don't know what was going on there for a moment. Build this right up to the this purple object here. Right into it, in fact. And even do a bit like this. So that we get that happening. And I don't know, I should be able to see that from over here and be able to figure out which one of these is the correct one to go on to. You know what? Here's some titanium that I can use to help. Just drop that right there. Oh, never mind. It's going to fall over there. Oh, that's fine. If I put this right here. No. Alright, fine. It's just gonna keep floating that way. Okay, let's try that again. If I put it there, it's going to land there. That should be good enough to let me know that this is the way I need to come back to. Alright, so this is the symbol for this planet. This is, in order to get one of these, I need to get whatever it is that's up there. So, we go to this side over here. Put this on this side of the screen, and we have a look at the Astropedia. Now we're looking for something that's got 6 dots on the edge, kind of like a snowflake. But I don't think it's compound. Let's see what else there is. Might be compound. Or graphene. I would say it's probably graphene. Alright, this is 6 dots. Kind of have a gear in the center versus 6 dots and a rounded gear. This is more of a gear, so we want graphene. Which is not graphite. So I'm going to have to go back to the planet. I'm going to have to make some graphene, and then we'll have to return here to get things fixed up. Alright, so back up this way, grab our vehicle and head back to the surface. And at this point I can probably pack up the vehicle and bring it back to the planet. And that was the reason for that little slope, and so I could get high enough to remove myself from the gravitational pull of the center. Alright. So now let's back up a bit. Kind of turn around. Luckily, this thing digs enough of an area that it can do a U-turn. Well, not quite a U-turn, but like a 3-point turn, I suppose, or maybe a 7-point turn, something like that. In any case, I'm able to go back the way I came from without having to travel in reverse for the entire duration. Obviously, I have to go in reverse to get turned around. Alright, so we're just about done with this planet. I could technically leave this until later, now that I know what I need, but might as well get it done before I forget, you know? And also, like, I might just focus on activating the planets from here on out. Not, like, I don't mind getting the pets. I don't mind activating the MATs, that sort of thing. But, again, a lot of this is getting a little monotonous, and I'm not really sure if it's all that entertaining at this point. So, you know, I think the anticipation of the end of the game should be my focus rather than the couple of other things that I can do along the way. Alright, so at this point, I all of these, or a few of them at least. Pick up some graphite. And not power cells. Not a hoverboard, I already have one of those. Somewhere in here. Nope, there it was. Packager. I know I'm gonna need at least 4 of these. So I'm gonna craft 4. Alright. Now, I just unpack all of this off to the side here. A lot of this lithium is probably going to stay behind unless I have extra room for it. It can go on the ground, that can go on the ground. Going to package this up first. Go. And that goes right up there. Now, I probably have room for a couple of these things, like so. And then the rest need to be packed up. A lot of these RTGs, of course, can go back in my backpack. Like the seat, drill, and the paver all need to be packed up. So we can put these back up here. The RTGs can go back on my backpack. And let's just have a look. Guess we have room for at least a few things more. A little bit more room on this one. So So we'll grab some of this stuff that we'll probably want for crafting other stuff. There is still some more space as well. Go. Titanite. Spot for 2 more things. It's over here. Is there anything just lying on the ground I can just grab real quick? No. But I can probably mine up a little more lithium. Back. Coming with me. Go. I don't know if I'm gonna need the lithium or not, but you know, might as well have the resources if I can. Alright. Put that back on the ship. Ship should be completely loaded up. Let's finally get back to our home planet. I think Novus is our next destination. We are Sylvan. And right over here is our home base. Go ahead and land back here. And here we are, back home again. First things first, let's finish off of this. So we're gonna get a VTOL, we're gonna get some hydrazine, the VTOL schematic. I'm guessing that it's going to be powered by hydrazine. But we'll take a look. Alright, so it looks like it's got a place. Oh, it's something we enter. There is already a place for us to sit. Okay. We have 2 double attachments and 3 single attachments. Let me just do this to make sure. I can't seem to attach anything on the back side. Oh, that's probably for fuel, for hydrazine, huh? Alright, so those are completely full. I guess I can test out a little bit, see how this works. So if I do that... Scouting aircraft capable of vertical takeoff and landing. Don't go away. Provides 2 small slots, 2 medium slots, and oxygen. Requires hydrazine as fuel. And I can just fly around like this. Go places, but it also seems to take quite a bit of fuel. Oh, and once the fuel is attached, I guess it doesn't unattach. Alright, fine. So, oops. Leave that in the ship, that's important. Let's have a look here. A lot of the stuff can be left here. I don't need all of this to go anywhere. This is just a bunch of organic that I picked up while this was on the vehicle. Go ahead and leave the lithium here as well. The rest of that should go with. This one will unload all of this. I don't think I need these triptychs anymore. I got 3 from each planet, but I think I only need 2. Because I haven't found a use for the extra ones yet. So, I think from here on out I'm only going to get 2 of each. Alright, let's just transfer a lot of the stuff over. Because it kind of got to be a little bit of a mess. And you know what? Beacons can stay. Obviously, I haven't made use of them. Exochip I don't need for what I'm going to be doing. There we go. And also, you know what? I'm not going to use a winch either. So, put that back on. What do I need to make RTGs? Nanocarbon and lithium. Well, luckily, I brought a bunch of lithium. Hold on, what's this? Hey, look, graphene. I wonder if that was intentional or not. I wonder if past me was like, hey, I need this for the planet. And made it at some point. Hoverboard, soil, and a bunch of RTGs. Let's put these on the ship at the moment. Keep 2 of them on me. Grab this. That's what I need for the planet. Let me see, is there anything else I needed for that? I don't think so. So, we got our graphene. We're heading back to the planet real quick. That's the unidentified satellite. We want Astroneer. Right, this little house structure means this is my landing spot. So back down here we go. Right, and we have returned to the planet. That's active. I have 3 power supplies. I have 2 graphene. That should be good enough. Head back down. You know what? Whoa. Ow. That kind of hurt. I just remembered I don't need the hoverboard to go down the slope. Going down the slope is quick and easy. That's for going back up. So down here we go. We're now in the mantle. There's purple lights everywhere. Kind of slowing down. And we're at the core. Now this is a narrow bridge, so I'm going to take it easy. Not go at full speed. Drop down here. And now I can kind of run. Alright, good thing that's still there to mark my path. Alright, now over here, just need our graphene. Attach that there. Makes one of these. We'll make a second one because we need it for the unidentified object. Back to the opposite side. And stick one of these in right here. That gets consumed. That goes away. And we have activated another one. We can pick this up now, since, you know, we're unlikely to be coming back this way. At least not during a stream. I might come back at some point. Once, you know, games. Oops. There we go. Once I'm done with the game, I might come back at some point. Who knows? Depends on what there is to do, I suppose. Alright. Safe ground. Hop on the hoverboard to make a quick exit to the surface. Should be fast enough to avoid any dangerous plants. At least I hope. I can hear one trying to attack me back there. And there's the surface. Here we are, back outside. And we're gonna head back to the planet, Silva again. Well, no, first we need to go to the unidentified object. Make a pit stop there. And I could stop here after I visited all the planets, but it's not quite what I want. Just want to get this thing out of my inventory. I should be able to here. Luckily, this place is going to protect me from accidentally falling off the edge. This isn't good. I thought I had more of these finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have more of these. Obviously, I do on my planet. But I thought I had added them to this. Because I've activated 4 places at this point. There's only 2 here. So, interesting. May have to redo something. Alright. Back home to Silva. That's not Silva. There it is. Oh, that might have been the wrong place. Well, let's just walk home. Because I didn't click on the right thing. I could technically lift off and land again. But it looks like I'm fairly close. Yeah, I can see my stuff. I didn't know I could just land on the planet like that. But here we are, back at home. Had to carry the shuttle on my back for the last trip, I guess. Can't quite reach it. There we go. I think one of these are what I need. So let me just put these back on here so I don't lose them. I'll probably need to take them to the unidentified place as well. Alright, so next... I was going to make an RTG. I got distracted because I had 2 graphene just sitting right here. So I need a lithium and a nanocarbon. I have lithium sitting right here. Start with that. Then nanocarbon. I don't know how easily that will be to make at the moment. Obviously it's this one. So I need steel, titanium alloy. Titanium, I need more graphene as well. Graphene is hydrazine, which is ammonium and hydrogen. So we'll come over to the trader. How much is left in this? 2? Well, I'll order some ammonium, 1 for 1. Goes the rest of the scrap. Hopefully that'll be the last thing I need to order. Hematite is probably going to be needed for steel. I'm sure I'm going to need carbon for something. Because, you know, it's kind of in the name. And we need hydrogen. Which we don't currently have sitting over here. This is sulfur, argon. Why is this on its side? Oh, because it's not attached to anything and can't do anything. I got it. Hydrogen, there we are. Apparently I was thinking ahead for that as well. Grab these 2 ammonium. We'll place it over here. Get this started up. Oops. There we go. Gonna need some graphite to make this, so alright. Yeah. I guess I don't have much power going here at the moment. I have it all sitting right there. So I'll just take this, attach it there. That should help the power a little bit. Alright, there's the hydrazine. Need that for graphene. Get that started. Ding, it's done. Alright, graphene was for titanium alloy. So titanium and nitrogen. That's hydrogen. There's nitrogen. Didn't I start smelting any titanium? Oh, here we go. Just have some on my backpack. You know what? Just do that while we're waiting. Graphene. Oh, right. There we go. That can get processed there. There we are. Titanium alloy. I need steel as well. Iron, carbon, argon. That's helium. Argon. There we go. Just as I thought. Needed both iron and carbon to make steel. And now, make nanocarbon. This will give us another RTG for 4 power per second. As soon as we put this over here and make one. There we go. And it's fairly small, so it doesn't take long to build it all. There we are. Done. that should have given us that. And it seems we have to get our rewards here. Get another one of those. 2 medium batteries, which don't really need at the moment. But, I mean, they're handy. So, we'll take them. And then this needs to come with me. All its power sources and everything like that. We have at least 5 graphite on it, so that's good. And then, alright, if I land on the planet, my ship will be a beacon for me to come back to. You know what? Let's just take 1 beacon, I guess, just in case. I'm not going to worry about scanning this time. We're just going to activate the cores of the planets. So, next one on the list be Novus. Alright, Novus Glacio Atrox are the... Hold on. I have placed one on Atrox. I don't know if I've activated it. Probably not, since it's at the bottom of the list. So I think Novus is my next destination. I have 10 launches left, so good to go there. Let's head off to Novus. Which is here. High sun, high wind. Alright, let's land here, since this is right beside one of these points to activate. Have a look around, make sure that there's nothing dangerous. I don't know if these things are dangerous or not. The little crystalline things that are nearby. They don't seem to be. Fractal rose. Can be planted to grow fractal rose. Bloom varies depending on the planet grown on. Disappears after a time. Okay, so they're just normal things. Okay. Alright, so let's grab our vehicle. Need the paver. Need the seat. Oops. The can. The soil back on my backpack. Need the drill. And you know what? Just put that on there. This can go right there. I can put all of these RTGs up here as well. Keep one on me for the oxygen. Well, as long as I'm next to the vehicle, I don't need it, I suppose. And the this RTG right there. All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Done. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. What is it? There we are. No. Put it there. There we go. And I'm gonna leave this right here just in case. And we'll head over this way. Drill to get a path up. And this time, all the power is connected to the vehicle. So now I need to drive the vehicle directly up here and connect it directly. However, that looks like it is short on power. Oh, you know what? Turn that on. And turn that on. Right? Turn that one on. Looks like we're going to need to place some organic on some of these generators. Alright, gonna turn that one off. Gonna let these three run themselves out of organic. Turn them off as they run out. And we'll just have to get some more on the way. All right. Oh, whoops. Might help if I actually reattach the drill and stuff too. There we go. Alright, got that one. Probably won't be using the drill too much on this planet. Looks like it's a little flatter. I say as I get to the top of the rise and it's like mountains over there. Alright, never mind. Just gonna continue making our road. Things appearing and disappearing on our radar, so that's why we're getting all the noise. Hold up. Just gonna grab some of this. guess that's good enough. That is the ammonium I need for spaceship fuel and apparently other things as well. Might not need any more, though, depending on what happens next. Alright, so this one, Novus, is a moon. So I would suppose that means that there are only 2 nodes to activate here. Or at most 4. So we'll have to see. You know, maybe I would have noticed if I had checked the thing I activated. You know, it would have said how many there were. Or not said, but it would have shown. So I guess it's good that I'm making the move here this time around still. If there's only 2 of them. I will still need to dig to the center of the planet though, and figure out what mineral is required. Alright, there is the beacon, right over there. It's kind of hard to see with all the light, but I suppose the beacon is meant to be seen in the darkness, not necessarily in the light. There. It's interesting to note that the drill is actually destroying research samples as well. I'll do that. That's okay. Oh, right. I need to get close. Let's remove that. Do that. Plug it in. And turn these things on. Just a little more. And there we go. Turn that off. That one off. That one off. Alright. Have a look at this. There are, in fact, only 2. Wonderful. In that case, just drive back home and dig our way to the center of the planet from there. don't really like that the camera resets every time it gets shunted forward like that. It should stay wherever you set it. So like I'm far away, as soon as I go under here, we're now close up, and that's where the camera stays. Or I should say it goes back to default distance. Hello. Big chunk of rock just right in the middle of the way. How'd I get through that without getting stuck? Right, pick that up. Get back in the deal. Turn on the drill. And start heading downward. Can't see. Hopefully I'll know to stop before I drive off the edge. Of course it will probably also tell me, hey, this is the core. There's the mantle. Almost there. Now we're at the core. There we go. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Hop off. And we're gonna swap out a few things here. I suppose I have here. Let me just do that. Those back over there. Turn that on. And I've got the beacon on me. Let's have a look. Nearest one seems to be right over there. So let's just do this a little bit. Get something like that. Have something a little bit more flat compared to my destination. It is a little bit at an angle, but that's fine. Gotta be careful about letting go of the wrong button too soon. Looked like it was digging the path back up a little bit. Need a little bit more. Yeah, right here I dug up just a little bit more than I intended. That's okay though. It still works. Alright. Back Down we go. Should be enough. All right. Oh. Interesting. This one is attached to the top or bottom. Well, that should make it easy to get back to, I suppose. As long as I remember which side is which. Okay, the side with this. I think that's silicon. So just a couple of wibbly circles. That's not the right button. Sources. There we are. Yep. Silicone. Alright. We will have to come back with 2 silicone then. Easy enough, I suppose. Well, assuming I have everything I need to make it. I think it's like a resin. And some other things, like one of the gases, like helium, something like that. I should have most of the resources. Alright, back to the surface. I can probably package all of the stuff up again. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll package it up, bring it back with me, just in case I need to make use of some of the stuff. Oh, but how are we going to remember? Oh, this is like right next to that thing, so that should be fine. But just in case, I'll leave the beacon here. I don't know if I can see the beacon from space. Alright, let's drive this over here. Attach that there. This can come off like so. Big things can go like that. Don't need the organic. Then we just need 4 graphite. Put this stuff back there. We are packagers. And a 4. There we go. Package that. There we are. 8 launches left. Let's go back home with all of this stuff. We'll make some more fuel. I can see the beacon from space. Wonderful. Let's make sure we go to correct place. Alright, gonna have to go around the planet again, get back to my home base. Nope, that one's not it. I keep thinking that is. It's this one way over here. Okay. So, looks like I have more spots up here I didn't see before. Grab 2 of these, put that there. Grab 2 more of these. Alright, let's make some more hydrazine fuel. Right over here. Oops. There's the hydrogen. There we go. Craft that. Oh, and we also need silicone. Let's not forget that. Alright, this goes right there. Looks like I'll have to attach the power stuff again, because I always seem to be back here at night. There's my cursor. There it is. On. There we go. Alright, grab this. Set it there. Alright, silicone is right there. Quartz and resin and methane. Oh, we have the methane. Just need the quartz and resin. We have 2 resin right here. I think we're probably out of quartz. Yep, that's fine. This time we're just going to go over here and mine it out of the ground. Because it's like right in here somewhere. Maybe it's a little further down. There it is. I see it over here. There we go. All right, back we go. Using a highly unsafe hoverboard. All the speed, none of the protection. From, velocity and gravity. one going here. It looks like I have enough for the other one on my backpack as well. Now I realize I could probably look up a guide and see, oh, this is what I need for this planet, this is what I need for that planet. But I don't like to do that. I don't like looking up guides unless I am stuck. Alright, Novus. There we are. Alright, we are on the opposite side of the planet that we want to be. Or opposite side of the moon, sorry. So right over here. And then there's a giant hole that I've dug. There it is. Nope, don't need this for sliding downward. Perfectly fine as we are. All right. Back at the core. And once again, we're on the side that is, we're arriving at the top, I believe. Or the bottom, I don't know. Alright. Place one there. Get one of these things made. Place the second one. Grab it. Alright. Swap over to the opposite side. And place one of these things over here to activate the core. There we go. Just make sure that it activates before we head off. I suppose I could have started moving away. All of that stuff would have been visible from wherever I was standing. And for a moment I didn't see this thing, so I was worried that I had gone the wrong way. There we go. Once we're to safe ground, use the board and head back to the surface once again. Back up here. Pick up our beacon. Right, the whole power pillar I left back on the planet. So, back to the home planet to pick it up. I did not mean to leave it there. I was just gonna go straight to Glacio, but oh well. Let's go back to Silva, get our power supplies, and we'll head to Glacio and activate that planet. I'm glad it tells me it's my home base. Makes it easier to determine if that's the right landing spot or not. Alright. Grab this. Put that back there. We're gonna need more graphite though. One for two. But I only have one. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go salvage a few things. I'd like, before I do that, this is something over here. This is a resource gatherer. I liked the concept of it. It's an auto extractor. I think, I'm not sure if it actually removes the resources. It might just extract things constantly, so you have an infinite resource. I don't like that you have to find the deposits to do so, because that, I mean, then you're just traveling to some far off point in the planet anyway. So, I don't know. I understand the balance behind it, though. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I am getting... some scrap. Do I need this third one? When I've basically just done this, all the power on it. Just over here. I have two RTGs that I can just attach onto this as well. Maybe on the front. And then this thing over here can attach there. Or attach this here. Let me find where I put that giant canister. I'm not going to be filling it up completely. I'm just, you know, think that if I am going to be filling something up, might as well be the one that can carry the most. Like so. Apparently there were two on this already somewhere. Alright. And then away we go. Just driving off in a direction, looking for things to salvage. May have gone the wrong direction. I may have salvaged a lot of stuff in this direction already. But, oh well. This means I'll have to drive a little further. As nothing appears. Oh, there's something. Start getting salvage. We'll pick all of this up. That seems to be all that's here. So, we'll continue on as it's salvaging, now that I have enough power to keep it going. I don't really have a direction in mind. Just going to try to stay away from a lot of this dangerous areas. Just because I don't have the paver with me. I like things like this. Just, I think it can fit. Yeah, well, maybe. Let's try this again. There we go. All of this stuff is big enough debris that I can't actually pack it into my backpack. Is there anything else around while I'm waiting for that to finish up? Oh, look at this. Graphite. My inventory? Just fine. Let me put some of this up here. That can go there. This can go up over here. Can do that. And here, let me just harvest all this graphite. You know, because this is what I'm wanting to get anyway. That's 4 of it. That there. That there. How much is in this canister at this point? Still just 2? After all that? Oh, it's getting attached to the back. Never mind. Why isn't this... I see. Alright, well, I see why it wasn't working properly. Okay. Back to base. Which I think is this way. Yeah. See, that didn't take so long. Again, wasn't expecting to come across the resource that I was going out salvaging for. So, lucky for that. Granted, I didn't get much. I only got like 4 pieces, so that's enough for 1 trip to another planet of the 2 planets that I have to go to. But I did also get salvage, so I can get some more graphite from that as well. So, here we are, back at base. Well, almost back at base. and just park wherever. Like so. We'll get our power tower attached back to ship. Put this back on the ship because we didn't actually need it. Have a look around, make sure that I have everything else that I need, which I don't quite yet. This over here. We'll enable that. Do that, and that should get us 4 more graphene. Get that delivered while we finish loading up the rocket. So put the RTGs in. Like so. Alright, still have plenty of organic powered stuff. We have plenty of miniature RTGs. We have... Oh, you know what? I might as well just... Okay, I need to turn the oxygen off so I can actually get recharged. There. I'm gonna go ahead and make these into packagers. Because that's what I need them for anyway. Alright. Sorry for the mess. Still haven't really cleaned up too much. So we'll put the packagers wherever they'll fit. Actually, I don't need the ammonium here. The ship is pretty much fueled up. Don't need tethers. So there we are. Just go over here, grab the last 4 graphite. And it might be possible to finish this up without coming back to the planet. Unlikely, though. Like, whatever resource the planets acquire, it's probably something I have to use the chemistry station for anyway. So, alright, that's all full. Got everything I think I need. Alright, let's head off to Glacio. There it is, right over here. I've got a base set up somewhere already. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe right there? No, that's just a natural location. Well, it might have been. You know, if that circles back around again, I'll probably land there. Actually, you know what? We're landing here. Because this is what I'm going for anyway. Oh, look at that. There's a landing pad here. Wonderful. Let's just set the ship up over here. Well, let me get closer, I guess. Nope, nope, don't grab that. Ship, there we are. Alright. Now, well, I can't reach anything. Let me bring the ship back down. Alright. Unpack the rover. Put the tower on it. Let's attach the RTGs. The soil can. And the rest of this stuff is up here as well, I believe. Paver. And the drill. sure the seat is facing the right way. Alright, is there anything else? No, I've grabbed everything off of that. Well then, let's hop in the vehicle and get going. Destination is behind us. Oh, let's leave the beacon here just in case. And build our way up here. If things go as they have been, I'm going to need more power than the previous place. But let's find out. Alright, get a little closer. There we go. Plug this in like that. Yeah. So let's turn that on. Turn that on. Turn that on. Turn that on. And that's still not enough power. Okay, hold on. Turn those all off. What do I need to make more of them? Small generator. I need compound. Is there any compound nearby? Also, turn my oxygen back on. Or I suppose, you know, just more wind turbines maybe. Seem to be just sitting around. Seems to be a windy place. I can just do that. Now let's see if that's enough. Thought I had more than 4 generators on this thing though. I guess not. Let's make this a little easier on myself though. Let's put them all in the same line. So I can just turn them on all at once. Something like that. Yeah. No, that's still not enough. Not holding out on power, am I? I am. I have one on me. Hold on. Let's try that. Still not enough. Okay, pick that back up. Oh. Let's grab 2 of these. One for my power, one for the board's power. Gonna need some compound. And hopefully I don't have to go very far to get it. There we are. There's some compound. says there's more compound. There we are. Oh, turn that on. Oops. Almost ran out of oxygen. It says that there's compounds down here. Problem is digging it up. Just need a little more. There's some right there. Still not enough. About that. There we go. Heading back. I don't know why that was so difficult. Alright, back over here. Oh yeah, also gonna need some organic, I suppose. But let's make this first. So there's a small generator. Put that right there. There we go. There's the organic I need. Right there. We'll attach it there. Oh, hold on. And turn that off. Don't want it always running. Then we can put these back on. Turn that off since I'm near here. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Turn that on, turn these on. No? Oh, because this thing isn't on. Right? Nope, I also forgot this thing. Hold on. Let's put that there, that back up. Might need to wait for the wind turbine to start spinning. But just in case I don't, let's... Sounds like the wind is going, but... There we go. We don't need the wind turbine. We got it. However, I'm going to need a lot more organic. Which I can probably get on the way there. There we are. All right. Now, how many are on this planet? A full 6. Okay. Luckily, this planet is mostly flat. Still, though, probably wouldn't hurt to build a road to where we're going. this. Look at all the graphite right over there. Man. If only I needed some at this point. Oh well. Alright, I go this way. Looks like it's over by some of my other stuff. I do need to keep an eye out for organic. So I'll make my way through a lot of these small little patches, because I believe this is all organic. That right there. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Turn these 4 things on. Let them exhaust their supply of organic. Then I'll turn them off and attach the organic to them, because the organic should be placed on top of them once they're empty, like automatically. All right. Now I can put this there. 2 of them are filled up. We just need 2 more. And if I see a bunch of organic off to the side or something, I may have to just make a little bit of a detour to make sure I have some. Like all of this over here. Looks like it's organic. At least I hope so. Maybe not. Yeah, that's all organic right there. Look at all this. And normally I go for about 3 hours. Tonight I might do just a little bit more, depending on how close I am to getting all of these activated. So, there's 6 to activate here. Well, 5 more to activate here. There's probably 2 on a moon that I'm going to go to next. And then activating probably the unknown thing up in space. And hopefully that will be the end of the game. Because that seems to be the most likely thing to cause the end of the game. If not, I don't know. If it's not to the end of the game, then I may just consider it the end of this game. So. It's because again, there's a lot of games I would like to get to. is kind of frustrating that all of these are buried in the mountainside, though. Alright, hook that up. Obviously, still not enough power. So turn these things on. There we go. Maybe this is what I should have done, is just come here with a bunch of small generators. Because I have tons of organic sitting back at base. Alright. Put the drill and stuff back on. We'll get going to the next spot. I'm just going this way. Because again, it's easiest to just do a belt around and then get the opposite sides. However, again, I have no idea what my depth is at this point. I am going straight forward, so eventually I should get back to the surface. I hope. The alternate colors of the terrain are gonna make me feel good about getting back to the surface anytime soon. But like the gauge in the middle there that's in red, kind of hidden by the compass, is telling me I am going at a level pace. So, if nothing else, once I get closer to the purple circle over here, I'll tilt upwards to go back to the surface. There we are, there's the surface. Told you we'd get here eventually. And back into the tunnel. Alright, over there's problem. Gotta be careful about how I look around, because your height is determined by which way the camera's looking. So that little symbol over there is probably where I set up my previous camp. And I am noticing that I'm dropping a lot of organic along the way. That just means that if I need to pick more up, I just have to go back along the path that I think. Certainly makes it much easier to traverse across planets. Like, granted, this planet is mostly flat, but a lot of the other ones I was going to are not. Yep, there's the rail line I made right there. stuff as I plow through it. So, a bunch of iron. Just kind of toss off to the side. Don't need it. And yet another thing that is buried by a mountain. This one I might have to clear out. Nope. That's good enough. Put that away. And this might not be close enough, though. Oh, I suppose in order to get closer, I need to put these back on. So let's back up a little bit. Turn that back on. Get a ramp going. There we go. Okay, now we're close enough. So there we go. And now turn these on. I hope this one lasts long enough to get this activated. Oh, it should. We have the other organic thing sitting right over there. That should be fine. Turn these 4 off. Let this one consume the last of that. And turn it off as well. All right, on we go. I can't see where I'm going for a moment. Okay, hold on. I need to take a look at this. Which ones have I activated? Because this doesn't seem like it's lining up. Okay, yeah, I've activated 3. Came from that way. We're heading this way. And I guess I'll head that way. I don't know. I'm gonna head this way, I think. Got a nice crater here that we can just drive through a little bit. As I, run into a bunch of rocks. I'm just going to leave this on. It's easier on my end than trying to turn it on and off again every single time. But if I come across to a large flat area, for a bit, drive a little bit faster. As long as I don't have to go back upwards, should be fine. Or at least not too much of a slope. Oh. Some stuff gets in my way. Alright. I'm making a little better progress. Turn this back on though. Oh, I've lost my mouse. Hold on. There we are. Mouse controls where I'm looking. There we go. Pull up right next to it. And this may or may not be the one I was aiming for. Back on again. And once this is done, we have 2 more to go for this planet, and then another 2 for the moon. Go. Now let me check this just to be sure. Nope. My angle's off. I wanted to go to the other one that was marked. So let's put these back on, hop back in. And we'll head this way, because this is I believe this is the indicator that that is an unactivated node. Looks like we're going through another mountain, which is just fine by me. Go, and then to figure out where I parked my shuttle, my space shuttle. Oh no, first yeah, we'll go to the shuttle, to the core. Oh. Interesting. Oh, we got it out of the way, okay. There's our destination. Now that I'm up here, it should be fine. Just driving along. Keep to the high ground when possible. As I get to a cliff, never mind, go back down. And here we are. Yet another one that needs to be dug out. Go. Back over here. And get this thing powered up. Hopefully there's enough power. Well, we're about to find out. No, I think we're gonna run out. And yeah, I'm gonna let that one run out too. Well, I was gonna say I could go back along the road to grab a bunch of the ones I left behind, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I didn't leave a road, did I? Alright, looks like we're gonna have to, okay, first off, I don't need any more of that. Or that one. Or I guess these. Alright, that one's done. I'm gonna have to start this one over. Let's put these back on. And this is a little bit of organic here. What we can. Some more over there. Oh, that's actually a lot more organic than I thought. We've already filled 3 of them up. Okay. There you go. I thought I was going to have to be drilling through a bunch of stuff to find all that I needed. Nope, it's just right here already. Wonderful. All right. Park this here again. These to the side. Reconnect. And turn these things back on again. Now again, I could probably just make a couple more RTGs and not have to go through with this, but I think amount of time it would take to make the RTGs with what little resources I have left would probably take longer. Alright, there we go. Turn this back off again. Once again, we attach things that we need. And off we go. We're heading this way. Looks like we're going through another mountain. So, just as a reminder, we only have a little bit left to go. One more on this planet. Two, I hope, on the moon. And then we just need to bring it all to the unidentified object in space. We do have to figure out what two resources we need, though. So, you know, I hope it's not nanocarbon alloy, but I certainly would doubt that that would be the last one that we need. Down to a flat area, probably. Just get up here. Turn this off and go at full speed. Oh. There we go. Get through that. Launch off of there. The tires are big enough to get over some of these little gaps. There's our destination off in the distance. No, that one's a bit too steep. That should be fine here. And we're just gonna go through this mountain. Well, no, we'll go on top of it because it looks like our destination might be on the mountain. Then again, maybe not. Back down we go. But pretty much every single one of these has been in a glacier or a mountain or covered in ice in some way. There we go. Not the best of parking, but it'll do. It's good enough. Alright. Activate these once again. almost done with the planet. Just a little left to go. Need to dig down to the core, figure out what we need to activate it, go back to the home planet, get the resources, assuming that it's not just going to be sitting by as it is. And bring it back to the planet. Alright. Now, it looks like I need to go this way. Because this way is where the beacon is on the ship. Everything else is what I've built my first trip. Granted, my destination might be halfway across the planet, though. Which is why I try to build the roads when I can. Because then it just makes the trip back that much easier. But I can see it off in the distance there, so we're almost there. Oh, almost went right into a cave. That would not have been good. We are going to go through these mountains, though. On the other side of that obelisk. There we are. We have arrived. Oh, drop down a bit. Okay, we're here. Now, to the core. Took a little longer than I hoped it would, but you know, whatever. I'm trying to cut down the time as much as I can. I have to be careful because it's really hard to see. Because everything is in my way. And everything is tumbling down in front of me, so I might be running over things and whatnot. Although I suppose I don't really need to see what I'm doing until it says core at the top of the screen. But I don't want to be so busy not being able to see to miss that notification. as a streamer. You know, I have other things I need to keep an eye on every once in a while. You know, chat, the OBS, making sure that everything is working properly, that sort of thing. And sometimes that's just a little distracting. Some interesting things down there. Oh. We've run into something. We've run into one of the interesting things. Hold up. Oh. Be careful. Otherwise I'm gonna fall off. It's like lattice formations are a little bit in the way. Let's turn back around. Kind of face this way. Downward. That's the first time I've had to do something like this. Also, I think I'm getting close to the center. Because of the way everything looks. Like that is definitely something right in front of me. It's really hard to see with all this stuff. Okay, yeah, that's the tip of one of the pillars. Get back in here. I heard something try to attack me. Actually, you know what? This is a good enough spot as it is, I think. Oh, okay. All right, that's the top. So I need to head this way. Hold up. Oh, maybe over here. There we go. Yeah, something is nearby trying to attack. And I can't see it. Might be that thing up there. That sounds a lot closer. So let me grab 2 of these. Turn this thing on. I'm going to hop back on this thing. I don't know if I can dig through this. No. Not easily, at least. All right. Let's go back up here. Let's just, I guess, keep going until I get. And from here, I might just go straight across to that one instead. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Might take a little bit longer, but it seems to be a little safer as well. I don't think there are any dangers in here. There haven't been yet. Once you get to the core, like the actual core, should be safe. All right, let's go get some more soil. See all the little puffs of things like that kind of make me worried that something is trying to hit me. All right. Nope, missed it. There it is. All right. Which pillar is this one that I'm heading to? Careful about those. Alright, it is either the top or bottom. Wonderful. That makes it much easier. Slide. And we're on this side this time. Okay. So let's go to the opposite side, have a look at what source this is. Alright, this one is more of an octagon, looking more like two squares. So let's start with composites. This looks kind of like it's diamond, perhaps. It's not nanocarbon, but I'd be willing to bet that nanocarbon is next. So we need to make 2 diamonds. Goes right, 8 triangles on a square. Again, double check. Yeah. We need 2 diamonds. Don't want to go that direction. To go this way. Alright, back up we go. This one requires diamonds. Alright, just a straight run. Should be able to make this without falling off. Never know. Alright. Let's turn around. Ooh. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Boy. Well, this is me stuck in a rock. If I exit, I'm afraid I'm going to be over here. So, this may be it right here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been. I can, in fact, dig out a little bit. If that's enough. No. I need to dig out right over here. But again, I don't think it is going very fast. Yeah, I have the drill, or I have a drill mod activated. So I should be doing something at least. But you know what? I think at this point, this is where I'm gonna call it. You know? I want to see if there's something at the end, but at the same time, it just doesn't seem like there's going to be something. So, you know, I've enjoyed this game a lot. It is a great sandbox game. But at this point, I think I'm probably calling it here. You know, maybe I'll get back to it, and maybe I will finish it up. But I've got my vehicle good and wedged because the gravity that I was afraid of actually happened, and now the vehicle is nowhere near where it should be. It's stuck in the rock, which is unfortunate. I'm not complaining too much. I mean, yes, it is a complaint. But I think as far as this goes, I think I'm going to call it here. If there is, like, if you people watching know for a fact that there is something at the end, something that I should be working towards, please leave a comment and let me know, and I will come back to this. but as it is right now, I think I'm done for a bit. So, thank you very much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the episode tonight. And yeah, I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.